Rob?
That's right, everybody. Rob's Rogues is going to Chicago next week. So, next week, I'm going to be in Chicago, and I did not think I was going to get a chance to do any videos or anything. And my wife reminded me that while she's doing some training seminars, that's why we're going. She's got some training to do for work. And her boss said, well, hey, why don't you take your husband with you if he's got some days off? And I do. So he's putting us up in a hotel in Chicago for 2 nights. We're going to pick up the other 2 nights, or 3 nights, I think, and kind of make it a little mini vacation for us. So we're going to be visiting Chicago. This will be our 3rd time in 3 years, or 3rd time in 4 years, I think. And because she does one of these training things every year, and the last couple times we've just paid for myself to go, but her boss is picking up the tab for me to go, so that's really cool. So I thought it'd be really kind of cool to do Rob's Rogues on location in Chicago. 2 years ago was the last time we were at Chicago, and that was where I really kind of decided when I get back home I want to do a YouTube channel and review action figures. And 2 of the figures that I bought there in Chicago were Batman and Robin from the Young Justice 3 1/4 inch figures. So I got those home, got my video camera out, and I started doing Rob's Rogues here. And as I'm pointing off to the side, Rob's Rogues out there. So Chicago kind of holds that special place for me. That's where Rob's Rogues was kind of born, and I thought of the name out there, and all that wonderful stuff. So it's kind of cool to get to go back now while doing Rob's Rogues, and my collection has grown, as you can see here. Here's some of my collection. So I can't see quite all of them, but here are a couple shelves, and my Batman shelf here as I'm looking at the view monitor, and then my DC Justice League and villain type shelf. So there's part of my collection. But something that I did the last time I was in Chicago is I have an Animal from the Muppets action figure, and while my wife was in her meetings and things like that, I kind of went out around the city, and I took pictures of Animal somewhere in Chicago. So hey, I found this cool place, and I took a picture of it so we could go back later, and I always put Animal in the pictures. So for her and for family, they thought that was kind of funny. It was like Rob and Animal go out on town. Well, since that time, my wife kind of liked that idea of just taking those goofy little pictures while you're visiting a place like that and kind of having a memory. So we started doing that with my Robin action figures. That kind of sounds funny, but I don't know if any of you guys in the States have these markers or not, or maybe somewhere else in the UK or Australia, wherever you might be. But in Ohio, we have these markers that denote special events that happen in history, or the name of the town and how the town got its name, or just different things. There are 247 markers throughout Ohio. So I have a Twitter feed and a blog post that is the blog post website is robinandrob.blogspot.com, where me and one of the Robins here on my shelf pose him on the signs, and we kind of tour the great state of Ohio here. And my family and friends have kind of liked it, so I've kind of branched it out to the website, and then have a Twitter feed now that people can follow, and that is, you can follow the Boy Wonders, and that is at Robin_Rob Ohio. And as we're going through and taking pictures of all these Ohio historical markers, I'll put Robin on the sign somewhere, and we'll take a picture of he and I together. So we've kind of been doing that thing. So this trip to Chicago, my wife is like, so you're going to bring Robin along, and we'll kind of take some pictures of Robin in Chicago? And I was going to until I picked up issue 19 of Nightwing. And for those people that are reading Nightwing, know that after the events of Death of the Family, Nightwing is moving to Chicago. So guess who's coming to Chicago? That is going to be my Arkham City Nightwing figure. And as we're going a little sightseeing, I'm going to put Nightwing out there in Chicago and take pictures of Nightwing, maybe on top of the, well, not on top of the Sears Tower, but kind of getting with the backdrop of Chicago and things like that. And I've been talking to Kyle Higgins, the writer of Nightwing, and said, hey, I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to see if I can find Nightwing scouring out around the city and flying around. He's like, oh, that'd be funny if you did. So this is what I'm going to do, take some pictures while we're on vacation. We're going to go to Graham Cracker Comics in Chicago. It's a big comic book store on the Miracle Mile, and I want to do some filming in Graham Cracker Comics, and I have yet to hear a reply back from them, but I think that I should be able to do that. Plus, if I pick up anything else, I may do a review from our hotel room in Chicago. So that's kind of what's going on with Rob's Rogues. Some of my normal videos, obviously, you won't be seeing. I believe at the time that this is up, I'm going to be uploading the last bit of the Batman animated series reviews. Probably on Saturday, I'll put up the last video of my whole collection, as I'll set this guy down, of my action figures as a whole before we get into the next series. I have a Robin series that's coming out. I finally got some Holy Grail Robin figures that I think you could probably see one of them over here somewhere. Finally got him, if you can see him. There's another Robin figure back here that's buried. I think I'm actually blocking that figure. Maybe you can see that one too. And another special Robin figure that I got. So after we get back from Chicago, we will have about 5 days of nothing but Robin. Of course, you guys know my favorite hero, so I really haven't done a full Robin series, so I'm going to be doing that. The Killer Croc that I got from ODC, that's me. He is being glued in the next room. Both of his arms had broken off. When he sent him to me, I knew that only one arm was broken, and when I tried to put the left arm on that was broken when he sent it to me, the right arm fell off, so now I'm gluing both of those together. So once he's ready, I'll do a review of that figure, but it'll be just a little bit. So I want to let you guys know that I will be in Chicago. I'll be using my old camera, my Sony Bloggie here. It kind of is the same size as a cell phone, so I can put it in my pocket, so I won't have the nice tripod to keep everything steady, but I'll try not to be a drunk monkey while I'm shooting things, and hopefully these little Nightwing pictures and videos that I shoot you guys will get a kick out of, and a way to kind of go with me on vacation. After this video, I'm going to put up some slides of some of the pictures I've done with Robin and Animal the last time we were in Chicago, to kind of give you a sense of what the goofiness that my wife and I do when we're on vacation, and kind of have some fun. So that's what's coming up with Rob's Rogues. Next week I will be in Chicago, and I will have my wife's laptop, so I'll be able to upload whatever videos I happen to shoot that day. So if you guys, you know, go through our grind and be like, oh, I just want to go on vacation someplace cool, why don't you come with me to Chicago next week, and I'll try to have a video every day, and hopefully I'll be able to shoot inside of Graham Cracker Comics, which I love this place. The last 3 times we've gone to Chicago, I could just spend a whole entire day in there. So I hope to be able to get some cool footage too, and hopefully I can get Nightwing in there as well, and we'll kind of do some cool stuff. So check out the videos that I have posted already, and next week, starting Monday, will probably be Monday night. I'll probably be uploading these videos in the nighttime as we're, you know, getting back home. It'll just be a quick point and shoot video. There'll be no intros or anything like that. But hopefully you'll get a chance to come with me in Chicago, and we'll kind of see some cool things from time to time. So thanks for watching, guys. That's the news and the updates. And one of the next videos that you'll see will be us in Chicago. So we will see you guys next time. As always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues and the Batman Universe, signing off, saying we will see you guys next time.